welcome to the stage from a few weeks ago to finish a joke, Mr. Ben Harrington.
Yeah, I didn't finish tonight. I didn't finish. I'll do a little recap and then we can come back. So, I don't look great on a webcam, and I know that. I look like Wayne Rooney's had a baby with Mr. Potato Head, which is a bit fucking weird. But I genuinely don't like what's happened to me. This is what I've been brewing during lockdown. You can't even see. It's fucking horrendous. It's just my own body. I've got 3 kids, right? And they say when you have kids, your body changes, right? Normally I mean the mum, but for me, it's just horrendous. Nothing's working anymore. Like when I was in my 20s, to get ready to go out, I'd literally have a shower. I'll be out that door. Obviously, I'll get dressed first. It's fucking weird. But now it takes me all my ailments. It takes me so fucking long to get ready. It's like I can't in the shower. My head is so dry. It's like a boiled sweet. I'm moving around like this. I have to like dunk my head in a bucket of E45 to get things going again. It's really horrible. Like last Christmas, right, when it was cold, so you didn't work out why this was, I had one left chapped eyelid. How the fuck does that happen? Just one, as if I've been sticking that eyelid out the window. Very bizarre. And I'm quite hairy. I'm quite hairy. So when I'm drying, my head is so dry, my body, it takes like 3 towels to towel off. I'm sort of there going, come on. Sometimes I work up such a sweat, I have to go back in the fucking shower. That's how long it takes. It's ridiculous. I sort of like when people talk about being beach body ready, like most people go to the gym, for me, that's what it is. Otherwise, my kids have to put sun cream on with a knit cone. That's how bad it's going to be. It's horrendous. It's just constantly. It's like a holy. It's not like my head is like a desert. My body's like an otter swim party. It's that wet. Just, you know those trampoline parks where you wear a Velcro suit and you can go and stick to the wall? I can do that in just my pants. Just literally there. There you are. Put down. So, is that the background, by the way? There we go.
Yeah.
Smells like glitter and regret.
Oh.
It does. It's just, and then so that's that bit, and then I go down to my feet. My feet are fucking. Whoa. It's like an entire. I've got athlete's foot in between the toes, right? So I have to put on this cream, and then I've got dried heels. How the hell can you have? It's like an entire a GCSE geography student could do a case study just on my feet. It'd be like the Aswan Dam, Oxbow Lakes, and my feet. That's how bad it is. I have to sand the heels with a pumice stone. Anyone else do this? Every night. It's like I'm trying to take an inch off the door. Every night. I came back in the other night. My wife said, "Have you tied it up in there?" I said, "What do you mean?" Because you dirty bastard. Go on. I went back in. There's a little pile of white powder on the floor. I thought, fucking hell, if I still worked in the city, that'd be worth a fortune. You know, I use organic soap. I mean, it's been cut with worse. Let's be honest, it's been cut with worse. So apparently this has been quite a big thing in lockdown. But it's got worse. I've had really bad hemorrhoids during lockdown, right? Because I've sat down all the time. I've had and I did what I always do in that situation. I reached for the anusol, which for those of you who are not, that's my cream of choice. A bit like you were on about Budweiser Bush earlier. It's a similar
Yeah.
Coke, Pepsi. Some people go for Germanoids. I've always been an anusol man. And it's fucking weird. If someone said to me in my 20s, enjoy your 20s, mate, because when you get to your 40s, you're going to have to stick your finger up your arse. It's not although, to be fair, applying that cream is not really a pleasure, if I'm honest. It's not very calming. You know, you could throw it into a hostage situation and it would just diffuse. It's lovely. But it wasn't getting better, these past. What the fuck am I going to do? So I contacted my doctor, and of course now you can't go and see them. You've got to make an appointment. So we had an on-the-phone appointment to talk about my ass. Just take that in for a minute. And on the phone, I mean, how fucking weird. That's like a bizarre sex line, isn't it? I thought, what am I going to call it? I thought, well, I've got an A-level in biology. I'm going to call it my anus, because that's the part of my body. And she's quite young. She's quite modern, this doctor. So she said, what's the problem, Ben? I said, I've been having dreadful problems with my anus. She said, tell me about your bum. I thought, oh, good. She's gone informal straight away, actually. Eh? She's talking about, she's like a vicar with a guitar straight away. She's fucking gone informal. I told her, she said, what you need to do? She said, you need to use some suppositories. I said, okay. She said, do you know what they are? I said, I know what they are. She said, what you have to do is you have to pop them up every night before bed. I'm thinking, I'm going to have to go up half an hour. I'll be going up at 7 o'clock at night. The one chore will just be starting, and I'll be fucking getting the amount of things I've got to deal with now during the evening. She said, you have to pop it up. Now, the word pop is not a word I'd associate with support. Believe me, it is. Pop is a sort of phrase you'd use if you're popping your head into a child's tree house to see if they want some biscuits, you know, or maybe popping your head around the door to make sure the kids. That is not the fucking word I would have said. Your arsehole has got a life of its own. You have to negotiate with it. It's fucking weird.
Relax.
It's like an Iranian border crossing. It will thou shalt not pass. You know, the weirdest thing is, the first time you do it, you don't think it is. You fucking spend ages trying to find it. It's like, yeah, I'm sure it was. You're halfway up your back, you're up your leg. It was here. What I could have done with this.
You're supposed to wash it, Ben.
One of those mirrors the police used to use for bombs in the cars. That would have been perfect. It's like Scott trying to find the North Pole. It may have been the South Pole, I don't know. But the point I'm making is, it's not a fucking... Anyway, right? Then you find it, and you have to negotiate with it, and it's just not, thou shalt not pass. And all of a sudden, right, it disappears. It goes from Checkpoint Charlie to the Paul Daniels Magic Show. You know, that's how fucking weird it is. That's a culture reference from the 80s. I like that joke. I knew it was me because she'd hear me shout out, now that's magic. Now that too is a cultural joke for it. It's a great joke. Look it up. Do it retrospect.
It's good. Look it up.
The point I'm making is, it's a weird thing. But that didn't work either. That didn't fucking work. So I had to get back to the doctors. And this time I'm going in there physically. I'm masked up, all the rest of it. I go in there, right? And my doctor's lovely. I met her last year because I had a few mental health challenges. Whoa, well, a comedian, there's a big thing. And she's sort of looking at me. She said, do you know what, Ben? She said, if you don't mind, she's examining. She said, I'm going to go and ask someone else for their opinion. She said, it's another doctor. I thought, fucking hell. I know that, for God. It's not Darren cutting the grass outside, for God's sake. Oi, Darren, come and look at this. He comes in. Well, it's not Beachbody ready for a start. Get my trimmer on that. This guy came in, and examined it too. They're chatting about it. This guy's also called Ben, which is, you know, bonding. And I have a mask on, and my bum is facing him. And at the end of the examination, he said, well, Ben, he said, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you. I thought, fucking hell, mate. How bad is your social life? You know, this was a pleasure, for Christ's sake. Anyway, it has continued, because I had to go and have an operation. But before I did that, I had an endoscopy, which I don't know if you know what one of those is. But it's like it's a camera they stick up your bum. And you get an appointment. This is now potentially getting serious, so I'm a little bit worried. You go in there, right, and the doctor's in there, and he's got this thing in a tray, and it's curled round like a fucking snake. It looks like a shower hose, like it's sort of semi. Yeah. I go in there, I look at this thing. It's like a lion tamer's whip. I'm like, fucking hell, you could round up a herd of cattle with this, mate, because it's that long. I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking, fucking hell, either he's gonna start from the other end of the room and sort of guide it in, you know, like a robot war. Or that's going up a lot fucking further than I thought. Let me tell you, it was, Jesus Christ, that's weird. That is you lie on the bed, right, and you watch it on a screen, and when it goes in, you can see it going in. I'm quite astute, if we've already gathered. It was like a reverse drone on a David Attenborough jungle documentary. Whoa, that's fucking weird. And I thought, because I'd like to make jokes about these things, that's what these things are. I like to make jokes. He's in there, moving around. I said, it's still, watched it on the TV. I said, it's still better output than ITV4, which I thought was hilarious. And it fucking hurt when he laughed. Yeah. But yes, that was it. I've got more, but I'm kind of figuring I want to end.
Yeah, a couple minutes, yeah.
But there's more stuff about the operation stuff, so maybe I'll come back another time and tell you that. But thank you so much for having me on, Brooke. I appreciate it. It's a bit weird, but it's true. Help someone, no doubt. Cool. Good night. Cheers.
Ben Harrington, everybody. Fantastic. Healed hemorrhoids.